Hello Aries, welcome to your December love reading. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is a general read, so it may or may not resonate. You can always check your other placements if it doesn't resonate with you. The messages can also be vice versa. And I will be pulling cards for singles towards the end. So let's see what's going on with Aries when it comes to love for December. Okay, we have love. Okay, let's see. Codependency, manipulation, and know your worth. Some of you are dealing with someone who may be codependent. I'm getting that someone may be doing stuff to keep you around, kind of manipulating the situation. You know what I'm getting mostly though? Like emotional. So for example, someone, pretending to be all sad, or, just, those people who are just extra emotionally to make you feel bad for them, make you stick around, trying to make you feel guilty. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that could be for someone. Okay, but I see that you're needing to know your worth in a situation with someone who may kind of manipulate you in ways. I don't feel like for a lot of you, okay, now it makes sense. I don't feel like it's someone who is completely evil. I feel like this person does this out of fear. And keep in mind, it could be vice versa. So it could be you who, maybe you try ways to make your partner stay. And if that's the case, if it's you and know your worth is here, you're needing to think about, how this person treats you. Are they worth trying to keep around? But there's someone in this situation who has childhood issues going on. It could be codependency. It could be, the usual, like just being afraid of losing someone. Everyone is afraid to lose someone. So anyone can try to manipulate a situation to make a person stay just because you don't want them to leave or they don't want you to leave. But it's really out of fear, which is natural for human beings. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So let's say it's you who has these issues. It's best to just focus on you. That if you do want to reconcile with someone, if you do want someone to come back into your life, it's very possible. But as long as you let go and stop fearing losing someone, stop fearing someone walking away. There's a saying, if someone wants to leave, just let them go. It's less painful to let go. And this doesn't mean that you'll be letting go forever. I'm getting this memory of this video I watched of this monk speaking about if you want something, you need to push it away. Not pushing it away in a negative way, like being dramatic, but letting go, just not trying so hard to keep it or get it or hold on to it, because then it's going to pull away from you more. I remember now. So he used I forgot his name, but he used the analogy of holding let's say a pendulum, a chain like this. The more you pull it towards you, it's going to swing back that way. The more you put it that way, it's going to swing towards you. So letting go, focusing on you. This is how you attract things. When you really want something, you don't try to hold on to it or pull it towards you. You just say, okay, I want this. And then you get back to focusing on you. That's when things are really going to be pulling towards you, attracting to you. That's when you become a magnet. When you really focus on your own energy, your energy becomes a magnet to all the things that you want. I say this over and over again. Some of you guys have heard me say it before. But because I see this situation where someone really wants someone in their life, but that person seems maybe is pulling away, this is the best way to get what you want. Just staying positive, staying optimistic, and focusing on you and not this situation too much. That will bring reconciliation, okay? So let's get a few messages for you. The person Aries has in mind, what's their energy towards Aries? What's their energy going to be for December towards Aries? My goodness, this is too many cards. Let's read the first one. Okay, some of you may be dealing with someone who isn't who they say they are. That's if you're dealing with someone who is manipulating you. Like, they're doing things to keep you around. The energy of the person Aries is dealing with. This person is needing to make a decision. Currently, they could be just in this confused state. What's their energy towards Aries? This looks like someone who isn't really sure what they want. It's best to give this type of person space. Like I said, give them space, let go, and they will come to a decision. But right now, it seems like they're not putting in much effort because they don't really know what they want. They're still trying to make a decision. This may be someone who is not really truthful all the time. So I don't know if they've lied to manipulate, to keep you around, keep you in the relationship. That's, again, if it's vice versa. But the main thing here is that they need to make up their mind. What's Aries' energy in the situation? Aries' energy towards their person. Okay. A lot of you haven't taken any action towards this person. And you are feeling like you are feeling very hurt in the situation. You may feel rejected. You may be feeling like there's no movement being done towards you, so you may have pulled back. You may be really observing and looking at the relationship, especially if you feel rejected by this person. But I feel like the best way for you to come out of this feeling is, again, to focus on you. Focus on healing this Ten of Swords energy. What's the mutual energy between the two? Page of Cups. So deep down, both of you are you see, both of you are wanting to apologize or have this soft spot for each other, but there is this conflict still. 5 of Wands. You guys are still going head to head, even if you're not speaking. I feel like, for example, someone may have ignored the other person, and the silence alone says a lot, causes a lot of anger. We have a siren going on in the background, could be a sign. But not being able to get along, not being able to come together and come to I'm sorry about the siren. Not being able to come to a decision, come to a way of making this work right now. And I feel like this is because there's so much energy being put onto this. You may be upset about the situation. Like I said to you before, the best way is for you to just drop the whole thing for now and focus on you. Okay, focus on glowing up, focus on healing, do it in an exciting way where you're fully distracted from this whole situation. Before you know it, when you're not expecting it, reconciliation shows up. What's coming up in the near future for Aries and their connection? Okay. Yeah, this is quite good because I see you coming out of conflict. I see you coming out of conflict. I'm also still getting messages about the codependency and manipulation. I'm still getting this strong feeling that it's really stemming from fear, and it could be both of you who are very fearful of getting hurt. So, for example, you both acting like you don't want each other, because if you do make it clear that you want the other person, they might reject you. You might feel rejected. I feel like this is all fear because we have love next to these cards. So while these are negative cards, this is just natural human behavior. When you're afraid or when you feel rejected, they could feel rejected too. You both could just be in this conflicting energy, like being mad at each other. But deep down, this Page of Cups is there as well. So again, we got a good card and a bad card side by side, which tells me that there's you guys being upset with each other, but there is this connection deep down. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra. We have Aquarius energy as well. And I'm seeing here with the 8 of Cups, both of you are really in your feelings, really separated and processing your emotions throughout December. But with the 5 of Swords in reverse, coming out of conflict, avoiding the drama, I see a lot of you are going to be ending up back in a relationship. But right now it's just this time apart, and it's time to focus on self. It's time to work through all these emotions. Okay, the cups are still upright, the feelings are still there, but it's time to kind of turn your back on it for a moment. Okay, so let me look at your main spread for December. Oh, we've got Pisces and Cancer energy as well. Wow, it's just loud today. Cars and sirens going by. All right, so Aries. What does Aries need to know when it comes to love for December 2021? What's going on with Aries in love for December? Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Wow. Okay. Oh boy, Aries. This is a lot going on. Okay, I'm seeing that this person, they have the Eight of Cups. So I guess that Eight of Cups stands mostly for them. They've pulled away from you. They're trying to sort through their emotions. Hence why they had the Seven of Cups, trying to make up their mind, make a decision. Their emotions are all over the place. I see that they may be pulling away from you because they don't want the conflict with you. They don't want the arguments with you. It's going to make it harder for them to make a decision, to work on their issues. I don't feel like they're trying to make... this is not a thing where they're trying to decide whether they want to be with you or not. They need to sort out their emotions. I feel like they have a fear of making the wrong decision, or you guys getting back together and breaking up again. Or you guys making up, as in agreeing with each other and then disagreeing again. I feel like you do want change as well. You have the Death card here. Your feelings for this person, and I feel like it's because of rejection. Some of you are starting to lose feelings for someone. It's either that, or your feelings for them may grow due to reconciliation, meaning if you guys do reconnect, you may feel stronger for this person. They could be a Leo for some of you. But like I said, with strength here being your mutual energy and it's in reverse, both of you have this fear. You both are sharing that same fear of getting hurt, fear of putting you all into a situation, ending up heartbroken. This is based on fear. This conflict is based on fear. And this is natural. But there's strength when you start focusing on yourself and working through your fears and healing. That's when you become stronger. You're able to deal with relationships better. You're able to say, okay, if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Whereas if you're not healed, a relationship not working out could be the end of the world for you or for this person. So for them, for example, let's say the ending of this relationship could cause them a lot of pain, could be the end of the world. That's why they're having a hard time deciding if they want to continue, if they want to go further. So what's blocking is the fact that you feel like you're waiting for them. This may be hurting your pride. You're probably thinking, why am I waiting for this person? Like, I shouldn't have to, waiting for them may make you feel more rejected. This is why you're needing to just focus on you at the moment. Because the more you think about the fact that they haven't come forward, the more you're going to blame yourself and feel like, oh, I'm not good enough, or, they're rejecting me, when really it's because they need to figure themselves out. And they are working through their fears. And you don't want to be blaming yourself because it's really not you, and that will be you just feeling bad unnecessarily. So, okay. You're going to be seeing, you got the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is like the unblocked card, someone no longer pushing you away if they were pushing you away in the past. So it may be that during December you start to see this person opening up a bit more. You know, that rejection, it stopped happening. You stop feeling that way. They start showing a little bit of interest. But I feel like that's the more you focus on you. You'll start to see evidence of what I'm saying. The more you put this into practice. So we got the Two of Swords in reverse. So I don't know if you're going to reveal something to this person, but they're seeing you as seeing things more clearly, or being more open with them, or revealing more things to them, helping them to understand you better. But what's puzzling to me is this Lovers in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with we got Gemini, Scorpio, and Leo energy here. But it's in reverse, and so is the Ten of Cups. This could just be speaking about the lack of emotional fulfillment that's happening right now between the two of you. Neither of you feel emotionally fulfilled because obviously you're going in separate directions, and there's conflict and bad feelings towards each other on the surface. So let me see. Why the Five of Swords in reverse? Okay. You see what I mean? Like this person, they're not trying to rush. It's like they want to reconnect with you or make things work with you or come to an agreement with the Six of Cups. But this Knight of Swords, they're not rushing into it. They also feel like, for some of you, this person feels like you're not rushing in with them either. They're trying to take their time. I see that there's good intentions behind this because they're wanting to come out of conflict, wanting to make peace, but not overnight, not until they come back from this Eight of Cups, where they've sorted out their emotional state and they feel more safe and more clear, more able to decide what they want to do. So, why the Eight of Cups? Justice in reverse. Yep, feeling imbalanced. This person may feel like it's been an unfair situation as well. They seem to want to take that time for themselves. They want that alone time. So what I'm seeing here is that you got to take a page out of this person's book and do you as well. Okay, doing you, it may be temporary. It may be just what you both need to do before you guys make up. Why the Death card? Yeah. Some of you feel really hurt and rejected, Aries. You feel really, and this I'm an Aries, so this can make an Aries angry. Feeling rejected, like you reach out to someone and they don't answer, they don't respond, like who do they think they are? So you may feel really bad about this, really annoyed. And I know that some of you are like, okay, they don't want to respond, I'm good, goodbye. And that's good because at least now you'll be focusing on yourself. But if that's the case and you decide, I'm done with this person, as soon as you fully are done with them, they will come back. That's just a warning. That's what happens when you finally let go of a situation. You probably notice that as soon as you start to do you, here comes a person who you were dealing with before. And you're like, really? That's how it is, because when you let go, you're allowing that energy to flow. You're allowing that person to be able to peacefully work through their feelings, and they realize they still have feelings for you. They find a way that they feel they can make it work, and they show up. But right now, your feelings for this person may be changing negatively because of the feeling of rejection. But in reconciliation, the feelings may be changing positively. So it's like mixed feelings here. But let me see. Why the Two of Swords? Why are they seeing Aries as the Two of Swords? Oh my gosh, how did that card? Hold on. Okay. look how the devil just like, I mean, the devil just flew in a direction where the cars usually don't fly. They usually fly that way, to my left. Okay, Capricorn energy, but this devil, okay, you know what the devil means. Being addicted, I feel like you guys are very much in love, but things may have got out of hand, causing one of you to pull away, causing the other one, you most likely, to feel rejected and want to pull away too. And that devil connects with the codependency. It's that fear. It's that energy. It's that side of you that needs to be healed. The side of them that needs to be healed. You know what I mean? So why the Lovers in reverse? I see that a lot of you are very defensive. You do have this Page of Swords that is now calling to me. Very defensive energy. And obviously it's because you feel rejected. See? Now you got the Eight of Cups in reverse. I see that a lot of you may have felt like you made a mistake, as in you may have lashed out at this person, said things you didn't mean. Now you want to do it over. Now you wanted to make this work. So some of you may have reached out to them thinking that you were going to make things right, and maybe they didn't respond, or they didn't respond well. So this has made you really guarded, really upset and hurt. But like I told you in the beginning, letting go, doing you, focusing on you, will clear the way for that energy to flow, for that reconciliation to happen. So the thing here is, oh my God, the Lovers in reverse. The conflict, like the disagreements, I feel like it's more so ego, because here we have the Hanged Man in reverse. We've got two people who feel like they're both owed an apology. So unless you can both humble yourselves and apologize to each other, this ain't gonna work. So if an apology, if a mutual apology doesn't happen during the reconciliation, it may lead to a little bit more conflicts. Maybe you resolve things after that, but it's really going to take for both sides to own up to the wrongs. Okay? Things that I'm hearing that you could have handled things differently, or they may say that you could have handled things differently. For example, they did something wrong, you cussed them out, they feel like, okay, you didn't have to come at me like that, you could have been a bit nicer about it. That type of thing, like both of you feel that you're both owed an apology. And the only way for this to work out when you guys do speak is if both of you can humble yourselves and really focus on the connection that you have and letting go of the past that no longer needs to be carried. That is key to making this work. But Seven of Swords, for some of you, it may not be that easy. There may still be a little bit of conflict, push and pull energy. Let me see. What's the advice for Aries for December? Time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Both of you need to be in this energy of giving, like giving an apology, giving your side of the story, owning up to everything. We have hold your vision. It's time to take action. So Aries, take action on what I've been saying, focusing on you. Step out of your comfort zone. So comfort zone may be this relationship. You may have felt more comfortable when you guys were together. Then you are thrown into this discomfort because you're faced with the unknown, not knowing what's coming next, not knowing what to expect. All I'm seeing here is the best way for you to get what you want is to A, focus on yourself. B, you can even go as far as using the law of attraction, which is still going to require you to focus on yourself because it's still about attracting what you want. But for the most part, this person, I see them deep down wanting to make things right, but being emotionally conflicted. We have abundance, success, peaceful resolution, see, and romance. So I see some career messages here. You may even, especially like focusing on you, you can focus on your career. Anything that gets your mind off of this conflict, anything that allows you to finally let it go and not think about it all day or every other day will work. So you may have abundance and success waiting for you when it comes to your career, but you've been busy focusing on this. So for example, take your mind off of this, put your energy into your career, your personal life, and reap some harvest, some benefit, some success, abundance. That's like a great way. Sometimes things happen for other things, like other areas of your life may need attention, like your work life. Then you start focusing on that and you start seeing that growing. And you're like, wow, now I see why everything happened. I needed to focus on this instead of that. Then when you're focusing on the career and that starts to blossom, then here comes your person. They've had the time to sort through their emotions. They're ready to apologize. Everything flows nicely. That's how the universe works, okay? But this person, hold on a sec. Two of Swords. Seven of Swords again. They're kind of seeing, oh my gosh. They're seeing you as, I don't know if they're going to be seeing you going out and doing you and pulling away from them. They may feel betrayed by this. This drama just continues. Like there's certain things I feel like the more you focus on you and enjoy yourself, they're gonna start maybe feeling like they're on their toes and that they need to pull towards you again, but they might start feeling like you didn't really love them, or that you are pretty much done with the relationship, or what I mean is like the script might flip, okay? The tables might turn. It going from you wondering what they're doing to them wondering what you're doing when you start focusing on you. But that's just a part of it. And I feel like that's a part of what makes them start to come after you. Something shifts, okay? So let me look at singles, single Aries. See what's going on. I'll buy these cards. All right. What's going on with the single Aries? What's going on with single Aries? Some of you are not really trying to start anything yet. I see a lot of you just kind of being on the outskirts of other people's relationships, or kind of not being a side person, but like observing other people in love, especially if you are currently in separation from someone. I see you kind of rebelling when it comes to, well, a lot of you focusing on you. You might, especially over the holidays, rebel, start partying. This is probably why I'm seeing your person zooming in on you, because they see you living it up. Some of you may get into this rebellious energy. I'm going to do me. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to have fun type of thing. I don't see you really pursuing. This is mostly for those of you who have this connection going on. I don't see you pursuing anyone but that person. What's coming up in the near future for single Aries? Okay, Aries, my gosh. your goal for December is letting go of the past. Letting go of what happened, letting go of the feeling of rejection, because I feel like even when this person comes forward, you're still going to be looking at them like, you ignored me, like you did this and that. So you're going to, I feel like a lot of you might still drill this person for answers about the past, which could cause more conflict. But the good thing is that the Five of Swords is in reverse. So you guys are still in the process of coming out of conflict. But of course, being a fire sign, you need answers. So you probably ain't gonna let them just let it slide like that. Who is coming towards single Aries? Who's coming towards single Aries? Okay. Some of you may have a commitment coming up. We got the Hierophant. It could be someone you meet at work or school, or someone you're working with on some type of project. Some of you may have some of you may have a third party coming in, meaning you may have your mindset on this person, but there may be someone trying to get with you, someone else trying to get with you. There could be a Cancer coming towards you, or a Cancer, sorry, did I say Cancer? A Cancer coming towards you, or a Taurus. We also have the fire, and yeah, there's more fire up here. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming towards you. But I see a lot of you having your mindset on this person that you love, but being mad at them as well. Not wanting to date anyone else, but being mad at this person, needing answers. And you may have someone trying to pursue you. Some of you might take an interest in that other person. To an extent, though, I feel like, if anything, you'll be trying to make a decision between the two. But I do see third party energy coming in for some of you, and it could be something to do with someone you work with, or someone it ends up being in your space a lot. It could, I'm getting, like, for example, someone who comes to your gym, or, you know, someone who you're going to be seeing on a regular basis who's trying to get with you. That's only for some of you, though, because I see that most of you are, like, you're just thinking about a connection that you have with someone you have a connection with, like you're quite familiar with that connection and not willing to just up and start a new connection. So your mind may still be on that person, but with that person, there's a lot of history, so you gotta keep that in mind. But there's really room for a positive outcome depending on the actions that you take going forward, okay? So Aries, this is what I'm seeing for you. Hopefully this was helpful for December 2021. Feel free to check your other placements if you want to know what else is going on. Like if you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.